welcome. I'm pretty sure we're live, but let me make sure because, like I said, we have to trick Facebook. I better not say that, huh? They may be listening to me. So we can go live in the group too. So the replay will be in Champion as well. And I see us. So we are definitely live. So if you're in Champion on our live, let us know. And the chat, say hello to us because we're on Zoom too, or you can join us on Zoom tonight. So, all right, Amy, let's get started.
Awesome. Hey, everybody. So I feel like I'm lagging a little bit, so I'm going to apologize right now for that. But I am Amy Gardner. I'm director of Dream Catchers. And
And welcome everybody. I'm Jessica Gordon and I'm director with Extreme Stars. So we are super pumped and excited that you were here tonight because tonight is extra special because we are going to share with you all the June brochure and the samples that are going to go live tomorrow at noon Eastern time. So are you excited? Give us a one in the chat if you're excited to see what's coming this summer. So yay. All right. I see Jerry's excited. When we have 5 people say they're excited, we will get started. I love teasing you guys. Awesome. Crystal. Yay. Awesome. And I'm sure there's more of you. It's just not popping up. Hey, Rebecca. I think that's 5, right, Amy?
yeah, I see lots.
Awesome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And boom. Can you see it, Amy?
Yep.
Awesome. So like I said, welcome everybody. And you can see here this beautiful, beautiful flyer for our June brochure. And just to remind you all, the current brochure that we're in right now ends on May 29th. All right. So the samples that are available, remember, they're always while supplies last. And I did see a couple still available. They will end tonight at midnight Eastern time. So if you haven't had a chance yet to scoop those up, I believe there's a few left. And then at midnight Eastern time tonight, they disappear. And then tomorrow starts our new June samples at noon Eastern time. Okay, so that would be what, May 14th, I believe. All right, so go ahead and grab your paper and pen or maybe use a device because we are going to share with you all, well, Amy is, she is amazing at this, some great word choices and ideas that you could use with your future parties or your VIP group or even just talking to people, right? When you're out and about, we have an amazing brochure that is going to start on May 30th, all right? So what is your guess? Well, I guess you guys can kind of see this already, right? My little game. What do you think is going to be in the June brochure? So give us some guesses in the chat. All right. All right, Amy, go for it.
Awesome. Well, if you guess Fridge Smarts, you were right. So, and we have an amazing, amazing sale. So, if you are new here and you're like, well, what's a Fridge Smart? Well, let us tell you, it is a top seller for good reason because it saves you time, it saves you money, and from throwing away your produce all the time, right? So, these are one of our most popular items for a very good reason. And they are on sale. Whoops, a daisy. So we have our 4-piece starter set. You BOGO, you get 2 sets for $99. And actually, that's cheaper in here for 2 sets than it is in the catalog. In the catalog, it's 121. So they are saving money and getting more. So make sure that you guys are sharing this with everybody. And with the purchase of a $119 order, you get the small Fridge Smart for free, or you can get it for $20. Whoops. And I do have the small. I love the small size for my berries. It's great for mushrooms. It's great for all kinds of fun things. But little tips for you guys. All right, so this one here is older, but they now have a barcode on them. All right, so it's easy to scan for the complete list, and it does say on there because our on the Fish Smart they have the pictures, and they won't scratch off. They're not going to wash off. Mine are so old, guys, but you know what? The picture is there, and it's awesome because you can still see it, right? Because it's in the plastic, so you don't have to worry about that ever coming off. But they don't have every fruit and every vegetable on here. But a little tip for you, All right, so there's a little slider on the top. All right, so this is going to adjust the different kinds of amounts of air that goes into the container. So some like a lot of air, some veggies like a lot, some like a little bit, and some don't like any at all. So Tupperware did all that research for us, and they figured out what they need. Okay, so on here there are pictures, and if you're like, "Oh, I can't hardly see that, so a little tip, so there's like a half circle, a full circle, and then one that is completely empty, right? So on here uh they have the matching circles for these groups that are listed on here. Just put the little slider on the opposite side of the picture, and then you don't have to look so hard, because the half circle is all the way to the left. All right. And it's all the way to the left on this as well. All right. So then you can just line them up. If it's in the middle, then you put it in the middle. And if it's all the way on the right, then put it on the right. Now, there's no fruits that want a little bit of air, just so you know. But there are some that have an X. What's the X mean? It means it's not recommended to go into the refrigerator. Okay. So don't do that. Now, if you have like an avocado or tomatoes, because those aren't recommended going in the refrigerator, but if they are already to the point where they are really ripe and you're like, I'm not using that right now, but I don't, you want to put it in the fridge, you can put it in the fridge then. All right. Because then it will actually stop the processing. All right. Age process. So, anyway, you can put it in when it is overly ripe or getting to that point. So, when it's overly ripe, you actually want to freeze it. But anyway, love these. They do have the little feet on the bottom too. So they catch any of that extra moisture. So it's going to keep it out of the moisture. All right. And we have the vertical one is on sale as well, or it's free with a $149 order. So they can get this for free. And my mom uses this all the time for like her asparagus, for her long things. All right, like asparagus and rhubarb and green onions, those things, and they show carrots in there. So you can put different items like that in here. Even can probably do like your cucumbers and your lettuce and things like that. All right. So love that guy. And it fits nicely in your door. And we have the large, which we don't always have this one on hand. All right. So the large Fridge Smart is deep, like the small deep and the medium deep, only it's a whole lot longer. All right. So here is the medium and on top of the large. All right, so you can see they still stack really nicely. I don't know. I've never, okay, so, and you can actually put on there the medium and a small. Now it's just a tiny bit bigger, but they do fit on there nicely. All right, so if you're putting those inside of your refrigerator, um, then you don't have to worry about that. And uh, so you can, if you have a nice big salad, you can put your salad in there. Also, if you have different items in the same group, you can store them together. All right. So they're good roommates. Now, if they are some like a little bit of air and some like a lot of air, don't put them together. Those aren't going to be good roomies. Okay. One more that's not always around, but is a big seller is our extra large. Love this. This one is basically two of the medium deeps. All right, put together. So I have a medium deep and I have a medium. And you can see that they both will fit down on top of there. And you're like, where am I going to put that in my refrigerator? Take out that Crispit drawer because it doesn't keep anything crisp in there, and replace it with your Fridge Smart. All right. So I love this one for my citrus. It's also great for your corn on the cob. All right. When you're good at getting corn on the cob, and it fits a whole watermelon in here as well. All right. When you cut it up, obviously. So, but it is awesome, and definitely one of my big sellers when it is around, and it's only 35, so that's basically half off, guys. All right, love it. Thanks, Jess. What's next? We have our hostess set. Now I don't have these, but they are I don't have them on hand right now, but they are our classic lid seal that Miss Jessica has on hand. She also has the colors, okay? And so it is the seal is what some people call a starburst seal, and some call it an accordion seal. I'm not sure why they call it an accordion because, well, I guess it kind of looks like an accordion. I don't know. But anyway, I've heard accordion and I've heard starburst, but it is super nice because people love that you can just push it down and in the center and it will seal up for you. Now, if you try to walk it around, it's not going to go on. So make sure that you're telling your customers that you push, yep, right down in the center, just like that. And some people, they need to use their elbows. You can use your elbows or you can do like what Jessica just did and use the palm of your hand. So super pretty colors. And we do have the summer set, which is a 13-piece set for only $79, which is awesome. That's a really good deal right there. That 13-piece set. And for your hosts, they can get with a 350 party and 2 bookings, they can get the canisters for just 12. And with a 500 party and 2 bookings, they can get the whole 13-piece set with $75 credit. All right. So that means that at $500, you get $75 in free stuff, right? So they either have the hostess set or they can get um or they can do a shopping spree. All right. So they can't do both, one or the other. All right. But it's super, super pretty. What's next? Oh, we have our classic colander set. Jessica has those. And there's the big one and the little one. And the big one, it does have on the big one a little thing that like a little handle type thing. So you can put that on your pot, you can put it on a bowl, and you can strain using that. And the small one, um, so that is my favorite. And I'm going to tell you guys. So a really funny little story is when I first moved out of my house, when I was a teenager, I moved out. I took my mom's little yellow strainer because I'm like thinking to myself, my mom doesn't need this little strainer because she does big portions, right? So I can just take this little one and it'll be fine. Well, she stole it back from me, but I got my own set eventually when I started selling Tupperware, and that's when she took hers back. But anyway, I love those. They are great for your noodles. They're great for your veggies. They're great for so many different things. And our cutting board. So you get 3 cutting boards for just $23. Love these cutting boards. These are my favorite. We use them all the time. Now, I make sure that I use the one that I use the most when I'm not doing any lives, all right? Because it's not the prettiest, but but these are something that we use every single day in this house. And so having a set of 3 is great. Oh, I forgot my shears. Hey, will you hand me those kitchen shears, please? I know. Will you hand me those kitchen shears, please? So we have our kitchen shears on sale. Love them because thank you. They're easy to use and easy to clean. So we pull them apart and they come apart really easily for cleaning. Now, these are one that you want to wash by hand, all right? Because they will last longer. But you can sharpen them with our knife sharpener. And we have um, our Chef Series knife on sale. And we have our utility knives and our paring knives all on sale. And you get a set of 2. These guys are awesome because they're lightweight and very easy to use. And the handle floats up. All right. So when you're washing them, because you want to hand wash them, the handle will float up in the water. So you won't ever put your hand down in there and cut yourself. All right. So, and it does show you guys down at the bottom the knife sharpener. All right. Because even though like my knives, I have not, I think I've had them since I started 10 years ago, and my husband has sharpened them once for me. But it's nice to have on hand because you can sharpen more than just your Tupperware knives with that. All right. And you can do I can't talk, serrated knives as well in the knife sharpener. All right. What's next, Jessica? Who's excited about all these? I love the sales. Oh, and then on the end, on the last page, it does have the Fish Smart again, showing you that you can get it free with any purchase. And I did have them here. Yeah, watch out. All right, so hang on one second. I'm almost done. On the back, you get your little brochures, and so it will show, hey, look, if you spend 149, and this is where you want to upsell them. All right. So if they are super close to, like, say they have $130, right, in orders, be like, oh my gosh, you're only $19 away from getting this guy for free. And it values at $29. I mean, or if they I mean, I guess that's not really good. If they are really close, then I would try to upsell them on something. All right. And always, if they have $119 order or $10 order, $9 away from getting this little guy for free, then I would tell them about that. All right. Always think more, because not only for you, but for them. They need all the different sizes, right? So anyway, make sure you're putting your name, make sure you're ordering your brochures and putting your name on them so that everybody that gets your sale flyer will have your information. All right, Jess.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. So, everyone, what's on your wish list? Let us know. What are you excited about? Let us know in the comments. I would love to know what you're excited about from the June brochure. So, let me grab the chat. And everyone on Champion Live, let us know in the chat what you're excited about. Um, Yay, the bowls. Those are really pretty, right? The whole set is gorgeous. I am absolutely loving that purple too. And it's the old style seals, and people are going to get excited about that. Yes, the Fridge Smarts, cutting boards, awesome. The knives. And I agree with Amy, those knives are amazing. And those of you who've had our knives, how long have you had them and never had to sharpen them? I've had mine for 12 years now. And I'm going to tell you what, I haven't had to sharpen them yet. So they're amazing. And we use them a lot. Colanders, yes, the old school colanders. Awesome. Everything. I know, Terry. I'm with you. That's why I'm a consultant too. Right? So we can take advantage of sampling. And that's what I'm going to show you all next, is what you can sample starting tomorrow at noon Eastern time. All right. So let's check it out and see what you guys can get using your discount. Boom. So like Amy said, here is your brochures, and those will be available tomorrow too at noon Eastern time, where you can add that to your sample orders so you can pass those out and give them to folks so they can see what's on sale, or even mail them out. You can mail them out. It only takes one stamp to do that as well. All right. And then these cute little cereal bowls, they're little mini cereal bowls. So if you're new with us, I know some of you are new, and maybe you're wondering what all these like sales credit, retail value, you know, what all this means right here. First, I need to move you guys. And then sample costs. Well, how this works is when you're an active consultant, you have an additional perk, which is called sampling. So you pay the sample cost, which is $1.50 for these little cereal bowls. And then you are going to earn sales credit, which is amazing. So you're going to earn $1.50 sales credit. So if there's rewards, or if Pam has something out there, or Tupperware has something out there that you can earn, your sampling counts towards that. So you get sales credit. All right. So there's those little mini bowls. Which are these? Aren't they so cute? They're super tiny and I love them. They're adorable. So what would you put in yours? What would you put in these little cereal bowls? Let us know in the comments. I would love to hear your ideas. So let us know. All right, let's see what's next. And again, these start tomorrow, May 14th at noon Eastern time. All right. And they end on July 15, it says. So sampling goes through July 15, but let me remind you all that these are all while supplies last, okay? So they could run out, all right? So just be mindful of that. All right, so here is the whole set, or you could purchase it as well. Isn't it beautiful? I absolutely love these colors. So you can sample both sets, the canisters that I showed you guys earlier when Amy was talking about. So they're right here. Look how pretty those colors are. They're gorgeous. I'm loving them. I have to redo my kitchen again, right? I gotta stay up with the colors. So your sample cost for the little canisters is 14, and then all those bowls is only 67.50. So that's a really good deal. All right, so let's see what's next. All right, so we have the four-piece starter set for the Fridge Smarts. You get two sets of those. Wow, guys, you get two sets for only $64.35. You imagine how much money you're gonna save? That is such a great deal. So they are amazing for your fruits and vegetables. We absolutely love them, and they will definitely work for you as well. And then we have these cutting boards. Yay. And you always need more than one, right? So looks like you get one here. Is that correct? Amy, is that what you're seeing? I just want to make sure I'm reading it right. For $4.98. But again, guys, if you want multiple, remember you get one. All right. But if you want to order more, you can use your discount when this brochure opens up. Okay. And then we have the classic colander set, which I did show you all earlier. It's the old vintage style, right? I remember my mom had the orange, not the orange one, but the yellow one too. So definitely brings back lots of great memories. So I'm glad that they're back and they're in red and white. And then we have the large Fridge Smart, which holds a ton of eggs. So if you have chickens at home, like me, they will hold a ton of eggs. So that's what I use my Fridge Smart large for. And then the Fridge Smart Extra Large is also available to sample as well. All right, so let's see. I think that might be it. Yep, that's it. All right, so maybe you saw some things in the brochure that you wish was on the sample list, but remember, like those knives, they're on sale, but guess what, guys? We can get 25% off. All right, so always keep that in mind. So if you don't see it as a sample, you can always purchase it as well and use your discount. All right, Amy, what's happening this week? So don't go. She's got some announcements for you.
Yeah. Okay. So we have this week, if you when you submit at least $100 this week, you get a pen from Pam. And when you get five, you can get up to five. All right. So different bling pens. So that is fun. I love our bling pens from Pam. So you want to earn those because when you have those, it's a conversation starter when you are out and about and you have the pen and if someone's like, hey, can I borrow a pen? Or they see you using it. Um, they love them because they're blingy and very showy. And plus when you have 250 in this week, then you can earn the set of pitchers that go into your like your refrigerator door. All right. And they have the little strainers. So and you get those for only $8. So if you are working on getting your stock, building up your stock or building your kitchen with Tupperware, and these are great things for you to earn and to work on that. All right. And we also have our monthly goals from Tupperware as well. So make sure that you guys are looking. Where are you? We do have 3 more weeks left after this week. We're only on week 2, which is amazing. So awesome. And then on Thursday night, we do have our team meetings. Make sure you guys are hopping on, coming to the team meeting, bringing a friend, because you never know, that friend may want to join you. All right. And so there's lots of really cool options for when you bring in a new consultant. I think that's it for now.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we are cheering you on to a strong close to this week. All right, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.